Deftones, Headup, Standard Tuning Method, Guitar Tabs, and Guitar Lesson. I want to play through all the different parts right at the beginning. After that, I'll go back through, give the full explanation for it all. Before we get into it, do me a big favor and hit that subscribe button. It's the best way of letting me know you like this video and want to see more like it. And now, let's give it a try. Alright, so once again, this is a standard tuning method for this song. Of course, we'll have to sacrifice a bit of that lower, tone in the chord, so I have to mess with a few different higher voicings of the chord. But I think, with some creative, like compound chord stuff going on here, we can make it sound still, pretty big and fat. And the initial intro riff here, probably where we're going to feel it the most. It still sounds pretty good, I think, by doing like a doubled kind of vibe here just to get some lowness to it. Basically, it's a E note, so we'll do it here at the 7 on the A, and then we come down and we hit 6, all right? And then we're just going to do this back and forth, 4, 6, 4, 6, 4, 6, all right? All right, that's basically what we need. But just to make it sound a little bit bigger, we can go ahead and add, what would be like the 5th for the power chord. But we want to keep it interesting. We want to keep it a little bit simplified at the initial riff, but then we'll get bigger with it. But just to even make it a little bit bigger now, since we don't have that low tone, we'll add the extra 5th low octave on top of it. So basically, we're just hit the E string along with the A string. All right, so we got, with our E, a B note now, so just 7s. Okay, we'll just make it sound a little bit bigger instead of just that. We get that. And basically we just do, 7s, 6, 4, 6, 4, 6. All right, so we got our, added B, B flat, A flat with our E, E flat, D flats. Okay, so we'll try that, and then once everything comes in and it's real big with like the drums and all that stuff, now we can make it a full-blown compounded power chord here. We keep our same E and A string, but we add the extra octaves now by doing the power chord shape with the D string now. So we're just 2 up on the 9 here, and so that's got our octaves there, and then we have our D or our E note here, and then we'll just even throw in the 9 on the G. So we just got like 2 sets of octaves, just trying to make it as big as possible to compensate for the lack of low tuning power chord. All right, he did this a lot on the Adrenaline album, and I think it works pretty well for this as well. Okay, so we just hit that basically, the 7s with the 9s, and then we'll drop down, hit the 6s with the 8s. All right, and then just our back and forth with the 4s and 6s to the 6s and 8s. And just repeat. For this chorus section, it might just be like the second riff, whatever you want to call it. Basically, we'll keep our same compounded power chord vibe going on just to keep it nice and big and fat as low as we can with the standard tuning. But essentially, we want a B flat power chord, so we'll be at 1 on the A with the 3 on the D and G. Go ahead and add the F bass note on top of it with the E, so we have 1 E, 1 A with our 3 on the D and G. Okay, it sounds nice and big there. And we go 1, 2, hit it, slide it up a fret. So now we have 2s and 4s, all right, for that B with the F sharp bass note. And we do a few strums on that. All right, hit that again, slide it up to 4s and 6s now, back at our D flat with the A flat. Do a couple strums there. And then just finish it by adding it up 1 fret, all right, for the D power chord with the A bass note at the 5 and 7s. So we went. All right, now we just drop back down to that B flat with the F at the 1s and 3s. We hit it 1, 2, do a palm muted strum, right, and then just come off to a big open low E power chord with the open E, 2A, 2D, all right, and just repeat from there. For the bridge section, we'll be at our E flat / B chord now. So 6 on the A with the 8s on the D and G, added extra 6 on the E here. All right, and it's kind of a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, move over and low a set here to a regular power chord at the A flat, so 4 E, 6 on the D, A and D there. Hit it once, and you can kind of slide it out just to a big open E power chord. Hit the E, and then we go once, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then just kind of strum it out. Something like that. All right, and now we get our like trippy outro going on here. And it's just picking through, a handful of notes here. 2 guitars kind of like over the top of each other. First one's just kind of doing this a little bit where we'll hit a 1 on the A, and then just pick like a B flat and a G flat. So a 3 on the G here, and a 4 on the D. And then maybe just kind of pick like the 1A, 3G. So first guitar is just kind of doing that, and then another guitar is just kind of doing this bit where we're hitting a 1A and an open D, just, a handful of times there, just really improv-y loose feel to this.